I just discovered how to automate your entire browser using Gemini 2.5 Pro completely free. And what I'm about to show you will transform how you think about AI productivity forever. And yes, this AI is actually typing right now on Twitter and posting even whilst I'm talking to you. And you're going to discover the secret Chrome extension that lets AI agents control your browser and talk to other AI agents whilst you sit back just like I am and let the magic happen. Plus, I'll show you how I got Gemini to automatically build entire applications, send emails, and post social media content without touching my keyboard once. And the shocking moment AI took complete control of my browser, started conversations with ChatGPT and Claude on its own. So, we're going to talk about how to automate your browser with Gemini 2.5 Pro. So, if you want to automate your browser with Gemini 2.5 Pro, you can use this free Chrome extension called Nano Browser, and then you can install this to Google Chrome. You can see some examples of how it works right here. And essentially, you can use your existing instance of Google Chrome and then start navigating across your browser. Now, this is 100% free. You can also run locally, so it's more privacy focused. Additionally, you can use the flexible LLM options, so you can switch between different LLMs essentially, and also it's fully open source. So you can see here it's available on GitHub, as you can see, so it's open source. But if you want to use it directly, you can just go to your Chrome extensions, and then from here, you're going to select Nano Browser. Make sure you've already installed it from the Chrome extension, and then you can start using it. If you want to get all the links from today, feel free to get that inside the AI Success Lab, and we'll get straight into this. So I've got a bunch of tests that I want to try out here. And to set this up, essentially what you're going to do is you're going to go to your settings inside Nano Browser, and this is how you can get your browser agent to start using it for you. So for example, here you can see I've typed in my API key. If you want to get an API key, you can get a free one from AI Studio. You don't need to pay. And then from here, just click on Get API Key, and then you can just create an API key for free directly inside AI Studio. It doesn't cost you a penny. And then you can start using your magic, right? So for example, if you go to the options, you can select the models. And inside here, we can select whichever model we want, right? So if we've put in our API key as Gemini, like you can see, then we can put in the details. We can add multiple different providers as well. So you can use DeepSeek, Anthropic, OpenAI, Grok, Olama, even. So you can use like a locally hosted API. But essentially, from here, you can then change the temperature. Temperature will change the creativity, and you can switch between who's a planner, who's a navigator, and who's the validator to check if tasks are completed successfully. Let's just test this out, see if it actually works. So let's put it inside here, inside the request section, go to bold.new and build an SEO app. We'll hit send, and we'll see what happens next. So now it said input text to specify building an SEO app, and it's actually done it, right? So it said build an SEO app, and then submit the input text by pressing enter. It is extremely fast when it's doing this, and you can see it's interacting. I'm not typing anything or anything like that. You can also stop the operator at any time if you click stop in the right-hand side. And now it is creating the project. So it's now built out the blog. Again, this is the AI using my browser. I'm not controlling it. I've just literally given it a task, and it's gone off and completed it, right? We've got the full app built by the AI here. So we've got AI agents essentially talking to AI agents inside our browser, which is pretty wild if you ask me. And then you can see this actually deployed now as well. So it's on a local host, and it's actually getting the source code for SEO implementation. So it's like clicking through the code and that sort of thing. I'm going to stop it there, but that is pretty wild that it can just generate a blog, as you can see, and start using that. On the next test, right? So far it's passed test 1 out of 1. Let's now say, okay, ask ChatGPT and ask it what's the secret to happiness. So let's go back over here, and we'll just use the chat. And then from here, it's now navigate to ChatGPT. Again, it's crazy fast. The other thing that I like as well about this is it doesn't require like any use of the terminal or messing around with API keys and setting up a .env file. It's just like literally, okay, you want to set this up? Boom, there you go. It's actually failed to run that task. Let's see if it can use Claude instead. So I'm going to say open up Claude. Or yeah, let's say open up Claude. And it's actually using Claude. So it's typed in what's the secret to happiness. Type that question in. And now it's having a little philosophical conversation with Claude directly, right? Okay, so next up, and then we're going to go inside here, take the prompt, and we'll say, go on X and post a terrifying, menacing, but funny tweet about the future of AI. So let's hit send. Let's see if this works. There we go. I will soon write tweets so good, you'll wonder if you ever had an original thought. Resistance is futile. Also, it's learning to make toast. Be very afraid or hungry. So it's written the tweet. It's posting the tweet. And it just did that fully automatically for free using Gemini 2.5 Pro. Pretty crazy stuff right there. So we're going to go with another prompt. So I want to test and push it to the limits where you find out if it can break or not. But yeah, this is crazy. So I'm going to say now go to openart.ai, design a funny but scary picture about AI agents taking over the world. Let's see if it can do that. And it says task failed. The extensions gallery cannot be scripted. Interesting. Let's try and open it up again. So it's now navigated to OpenArt. Let's see if it can create an image. And it's struggling to do that, to be fair. It is struggling to do that. Let's see if it can now work on this one instead. So it's good to show you this because then you know, okay, what are the limitations here? Is it magic or does it get stuck sometimes? So let's see if it can. So it's typed in a futuristic city, but then it deleted it and it can't figure that out from what I can see. So it is struggling on some tasks. That one, it couldn't create images. Let's try one final one. So I'm going to say, okay, go to suno.com and create a funny song. So it's navigated there. Now it's put a silly song about a cat who thinks he's a dog. Well, it's getting stuck on the capture. Yeah, it looks like it really got stuck on that. Seems to have failed. Basically, from what I can see, it can do basic stuff like tweeting. It could probably do outreach for you. It could probably send emails for you and that sort of thing. But it does seem to struggle with creating images and also generating songs. It seems to like struggle with interacting with websites. It doesn't really know very well, if that makes sense. Let's try one more here. So we'll just go to a random test Gmail account. And I'm going to say, go to here and write an email to me at juliangoldie.com. Let's see if it can do that. Yeah, so now it's starting to work again. It's navigated to Gmail. It's clicked on the compose button. It's filled in, so it's typing in my email address here. It seems to be working so far. I'm feeling optimistic. Now it's filled in the email body, so it wrote Nano Browser is very good. It's typed in the subject line as well. And it sent the message, my friends. Look at that, boom. Send the message, no problemo, no big deal. It's just an AI sending emails inside a browser for free using a Chrome extension. That's pretty crazy, to be fair. It only failed on a couple of tests. Everything else it seemed to do really well. If you want to see the notes on how to set it up, everything else, feel free to get that inside the AI Success Lab. Link in the comments description, completely free. And this community comes with 10,300 people, so you can meet a lot of people here using AI and learning about AI. Additionally, if you want to get help, coaching, and support from me, feel free to get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Link in the comments description. You can personally connect with me. Plus, it comes with all of my best trainings, tips, templates, and workflows. It's just a cool place to learn SEO and AI. And really, it's not about SEO, sorry, it's about AI. And yeah, you can just learn lots of cool stuff and learn with me, etc. Right? You can also request any automations that you want, post it on this channel. We create a personalized video for you each week based on what you want to see. And additionally, inside the classroom here, it comes with all of our best AI automations. So for example, like just this week, I mean, we update this every week, but if you have a look at the NA10 templates here, for example, you can see this HeyGen NA10 automation. Basically any sort of automation that you want to see with NA10, we've built it inside the classroom here, along with all of the best SOPs, templates, trainings, tutorials, and what's helped me scale as a business. So feel free to get that link in the comments description. It's all about making money and saving time with AI. And if you just want us to automate stuff for you, feel free to book in a free AI strategy session. We can look at your business, remove any bottlenecks, and figure out where you can save the most time so that you can get better results, all right? So feel free to get that link in the comments description. Appreciate you watching. See you on the next one. Cheers.